Yes, we're live.
Abud, you're gonna
Right, we
disconnect
are.
again?
I don't know, man. It's up
No,
to
no,
Discord at this
he's not.
moment.
He's not connecting now.
What's up, everyone? Back!
What up? What
What's
up?
All
up?
three
What's
of
up? What's
us.
up? What's up?
Not really, because
Ayub is
everyone
back.
is in their own home.
Yeah, boy.
Abud, you there?
What? Yes, Abud is here.
Abud
Hello,
is like
man.
lagging.
I'm so glad we have Ayub back.
Right? It's about time.
صح?
Yeah, man.
Bad.
I missed you guys.
First day, he's back. Everyone is
But
like,
to
oh, baby. Baby.
Aw.
bitch.
How's it
So
going,
how was it,
everyone?
man? It's all good with me, man. How are you guys doing? Ayub, tell us about your
I'm talking to you,
this
I'm talking to the audience.
I'm talking to Ayub and I'm not talking
We've
to
been
you.
talking to each other for the last hour. I know how you're doing.
I just want Ayub to tell us how he is doing.
Yeah,
How,
I'm doing good. Alhamdulillah.
tell everyone where you were, man. You've been MIA. Everyone thought you were dead.
No, I'm good. Alhamdulillah. It's just I had my mom over. It was a little bit difficult to do the podcast because she's gonna be. We live in a one bedroom, so I can't just tell my mom, please be quiet. I need to do my podcast. She will kick me and the PC out of the house. I mean,
الله
out
يخلي لك إياه.
out of the balcony. حبيبي Slim.
Alright, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back again. Unfortunately, this week has been very hectic for all of us. Aboud has been working 7 days a week. Ayub has been MIA, and I've been getting my ass kicked at work. We're here recording. What are we talking about? It's October, so it's the spoopy, scary month.
Spoopy, yes.
Nobody cares about the expo anymore. It's been 2 weeks. The expo is old news.
Month is upon us.
I mean, there is something new, but we will talk about what's October about. I mean, there's Jitex, but
All right, let's talk about Jitex. I was actually reading an article today about some of the stuff they were showcasing there. It's very cyberpunky.
I honestly didn't go because you have to go in the weekdays, and you have to take a day off. It's not worth it. Yeah. However, my
I
friend.
wasn't gonna go anyway.
However,
I think I've read
Azuz
about
went.
Jitex was the Abu Dhabi government showcase of 100 digital initiatives, I guess. I didn't get into details, so I'm not sure what is the 100 initiatives. Abu Dhabi government.
That part of the 50 projects they were talking about, or
The 100 digital initiatives. That's what they called it. But I'm not I didn't get into depths of what it was. I just read the article today.
maybe one of the initiatives would be to stop making so many fucking apps.
The thing is, like, the title, it was government of the future, so I guess it's some kind of new smart government or something. Actually, they are I think they heard the previous podcasts and they were like, okay, let's make Jawad's wish come true. So they are going to unify all the platforms under all the government entities into one single platform. So
Thank you. I'm glad to contribute. They had two options. They had either they could listen to me or two Safaruni. I'm glad they chose the first.
And I just need to raise Aboud's volume. عبود بس increase your volume a little bit الجين اللي عندك.
والله man.
I'll do that.
How do you do that? Yeah, ولد. وين راح؟
I'm here, man. I can't hear you. I'm just
Yeah, we can hear. It's a good thing, man, but we can't hear you. We need to hear that golden voice.
Oh,
سلامتك.
Chili. Oh.
Oh, Wheels.
that's better, right?
It is better.
Joe, at this part, please don't take it from my thing, my video. When
guys. We apologize profusely for these
Yeah.
technical difficulties.
Yeah, we decided to do this episode fine because, well, as Jawad said at the beginning of the episode, that it's been a hectic week.
We still wanted to record it for you guys.
Still didn't get a camera yet. Has been every day, dude. Where's your camera? Dude, where's your camera? Dude, where's your camera?
Yeah,
Like,
this is.
I told you to steal one from the office, man. We'll take it back. What I was gonna say? Yeah. So obviously, Expo's been out for a couple weeks. That was cool for the first
2
week.
days.
Then people stopped caring. Now it's on to the bigger and better things. Attacks, and more importantly, October, spooky scary season, scary movies, Halloween, getting dressed,
Oktoberfest. Getting German.
Oktoberfest. Something we all partake in.
Yeah. No, it's something
Really?
with something. Yeah, something. Okay, so Halloween. What is the plan for this Halloween?
I said, man, we're gonna be Ninja Turtles. I thought we were gonna be Ninja Turtles. Abud wanted to be Donatello.
Yes, we should stream as Ninja Turtles. I apologize for this beautiful music.
Yeah, we should. You're gonna be Mikey.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be Raphael?
Azuz.
Zeus will be Raphael.
And you'll be
I'm
Leonardo.
supposed to be. There you go. And we're just gonna go out and have pizza and go back home because we're boring as fuck.
Yes, and Elias will be Splinter or Casey Jones.
Splinter. There you go.
what didn't we say that me and Elias are going to do this costume? What was it? I forgot the name. I forgot the name of
The octopus guy. What's his name?
Krang.
That would be fun.
We have too many ideas. See, this is our problem. We plan too much stuff. We have too many ideas, and then we never follow through on everything. We never follow through. Yo, guys, let's go, let's do it, and then nothing.
We don't do anything.
I fully anticipate us being nerds and doing nothing this Halloween.
Yeah, we're just gonna wear our casual outfits.
A question.
Ask.
A question. Have any of you did anything for any Halloween in the past?
When I used to hang out with people that actually wanted to do stuff.
Yes,
White people.
I did in the past.
When you used to hang out with white people.
I didn't hang
they were
out.
Arabs. I mean, I hung out with white people, and my my Halloween costume was me just wearing the Syrian traditional clothes, so everyone thought I was a pirate. But الشروال وحطة وما أدري شو. Man, you look like Jack Sparrow. I was like, yeah, man, for sure, Syrian pirate.
I did, and
You never did any Halloween custom kind of thing?
No, I did. I went as a pirate once, and Omar came with us. It was me and my ex and Omar, and we were both pirates. And Omar just, for his Halloween costume, he just came wearing chinos and a polo. So when I looked at him, I looked at him. I tore his T-shirt. So basically, he becomes a pirate. I put a patch on his eye from the stuff we had, and I took my ex's nail polish and just like made him stand in the parking and just sprayed him as if it's blood.
Maybe he was just trying to be a white guy going to a golf club, and you ruined his outfit.
Listen, I destroyed his outfit. Nail polish, I tore his polo. He just bought it, and I ruined his beige chinos with red nail polish. Just good day.
We need to get Omar on here for everyone else to witness. The legend.
What Omar is.
Legend.
We should when we get him on one of the episodes, we should call the episode The Omar.
The Omar.
The one with Omar.
Unknown. The unknown. Oh, there goes my camera.
Bye, Jawad.
Come back.
We're still here, dude.
لا جواد.
No, I'm gone.
عطانا the colors ها شو اسمه تاع when you lose network back in the days in the TV.
For real, right? Oh, there we go. We're back again. We're live.
We're live. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. get this shit to work.
Man, I guess Expo like that was hyped for like the first couple of, I don't want to say week because it was just like, how many days? It's 18 days has been for Expo, and the hype is already lost.
I'm telling you, man,
So,
nobody cares about the expo anymore. Go.
like people in our office, they were talking about Expo all the time, but now no one talks about it.
Everyone, literally everyone. People. I mean, I have people we know went the first week, the second week. They took videos, and didn't seem that crowded. I don't know if that's because like
Because it's a
Not
big
the
place.
week.
Because it's a big place.
I
it's
guess
a big place, but
I guess everyone is like usual when they were like, "Man, I got 6 months to go. Why would I go now?" Literally
Yeah.
at the last week. You
Yeah.
go the last week, you'll find like the entire country is there.
إنه عرب آخر شيء يعني. If it's due tomorrow, then do it tomorrow. The procrastination skills, yeah,
Like procrastination, yeah.
Real.
paralleled. Yes, we have. We're supposed to be releasing like a video game review. Halloween.
Yep, we
Haven't
are,
started.
and
We haven't
I'm
started
really
the
looking
game.
forward for this.
Well, you need to start the game before writing a
And
review.
man, I finished work today at like 8, so I will get to it. I told you this weekend I'm going to finish the entire thing.
I believe you.
Yeah, he's.
I don't believe that you believe me.
And then.
It's fine.
and
It's because I'm Jewish, right? You don't believe because Jews are liars. Okay.
and then he's gonna get
Racist confirmed.
his cousin is gonna come pick him up وحمادي I don't know what.
Yeah, he's gonna
And
go
then
get Magnum
I'm
ice
going
creams.
to go. Yeah, and then I'm going to go get my car from the shop, and then go with Shida to Emirates Mall, and then go play some games
I
from
didn't go to
like a
Emirates
local
Mall.
game developer. And then I'll go to some really shady Comic Con,
I didn't go to Emirates Mall.
and then I'll go look for Hassoun.
Who's
Hassoun,
who's Hassoun? يا أخي لعن أم اللايف.
Egyptian rapper.
So how was it? How was it? Can you explain a bit what exactly did you go to?
So
It's a mini Comic Con.
it's I wouldn't say mini, I would say like maybe mini multiplied by 200. So it's
كانوا فاتحين كشك يعني بالمول.
literally that's يعني it's just like tables as stands and just people whatever, like the ones that drew their art, they have their art there, where people that did their game, they have it on display. There was like a talent show. One of them was this rapper dude. So
The Egyptian dude was rapping, looking
yeah,
for Hassoun.
he said one of his songs, he said he's been doing music for 15 years or 9 years.
Somebody should have told him he should stop.
And no, the thing is that everyone was hyping him. So the first thing he did when he came on the stage, he was like, everyone at the back, please come forward, make me feel I have audience. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna come close. And then, wallah, and then he's like, he started singing. He said, أنا فوق وأنت تحت. سوري، أنا فوق وأنت تحت. البت بتاعتي جامدة فحت. Which
What a nice way to welcome your audience, man.
which literally translates to I am at the top and you're at the bottom and my girl is hot as hell. Like that's literally the entire song. He sang for like 1 minute just on a beat, saying I am at the top, you're at the bottom, and yeah, my girl is hot.
رابر عنيف.
15 years down the drain.
No, he needed a rapper عنيف to hit him.
I'm telling you, see, he was like, I've done this for 15 years. Somebody should have told him, well, you should stop. Then now would be the time to stop.
Enough. You've reached your quota.
You've reached your quota, Haj.
Hashtag انزل.
Wallah,
Okay. So we need to find. I'm sick of not doing anything. I mean, COVID's over. We should plan something. Like even back when I was in the States, living in this like bumblefuck nowhere town, which I love it, Morgantown, West Virginia. But it, by all like comparison to big cities, it's nothing. We had like a population of 20,000. We still No, we didn't go out to clubs, even though we didn't go like the house parties and drink. We still found ways to entertain ourselves.
That's what we
And
used to
amongst
do.
like,
Remember Just Dance? Good days.
yeah, just that. But that's like in the house. We actually like went out and tried. Like we did like weird shit. Like I remember like we'd get bored at this time of year and we'd like go into like the woods at night. Weirdos, or go to the graveyard.
No,
I
not
just wanted
weirdos.
to say,
White people.
We're Arabs. We're all Arabs. Hey, we
White-
كنا عرب كنا. We had like 2 Pakistanis,
White
3
Arabs.
Syrians. Like we're just like, ooh. We pranked this one guy. I remember this story. We pranked this one guy near this time. It was some Syrian guy. Not mentioning names. He came here from Abu Dhabi to the States to go to college. It was like his first month or so there, so he was still يعني عربي ألف يعني ما له أخذ على الجو. He wasn't like used to like the whole thing. So he's kind of like all into like the American lifestyle and partying. يمكن كان use like weed because of what I remember. So we're like, we need to do something. Let's just prank him. Because we were all about pranking people back then. But we were barbecuing at this. Me and my friends were barbecuing at this one like park in the middle of the woods, and we're like, well, this place must be really creepy at night. Like, let's try to do something here. It was all like spontaneous, on the spot. So eventually, we came back that night to the woods to like plan everything out. None of this was like pre-planned. We're like, we're gonna do it, and so we just did it. We came back at night, and it legit was creepy. And it was cold. It was not cold enough where like the winter had settled in and started like taking away all the leaves, so you couldn't see anything from like the trees at night. We're like, okay, we're gonna have a group of 6, and we're gonna split into 2 teams, and we're gonna make up some story to get this guy to come with us to the woods, and we'll take it from there. We went to this guy, and we're like, listen, man, we have this tradition around here, around Halloween, we go looking for haunted places. And there's this one story about these 2, this is real, by the way, this story we told them. 2 girls got kidnapped and decapitated in the town we were in. Their bodies were thrown in the river. They found the killer. He was like a few states away, but they found him. So, بس بهرناها, we spiced it up a bit. We were like, there's rumors that every so often you can hear the voices of little girls at night in this woods. So we're like really interested. We want to go see if we can hear them. He's like, no shit, man, for real. Hey, let's go. And like we're all going as a group, so like we don't like we keep each other like we got each other's backs and all that noise. He's like, okay, man, خلاص, okay. We all pile up into one car, into the woods, and there's like a path. It's supposed to be like a park, but we go off the path to the woods, and we start crawling underneath like the brush and the bushes. We're like, man, we hear it's down here somewhere. The whole plan was we go first, he follows us, and then the group of 3 people would separate and stay behind. That group that stayed behind, Shab Wahid, one guy, gonna circle back to the car, drive around to the front of the path, on all black clothes, and just wait in the woods. So we did that, and we bought him some time. نمشي نحن هيك بالwoods. We would like we finally got to like some dark path. Had 1 flashlight, 2 flashlights, and I turned mine off. I was like, oh fuck, the batteries are out. We forgot to change the batteries. Oh shit. The guy we were trying to scare, he's the one who had like the only other flashlight. Start walking around, and me and the other guy with him start freaking him out. I was like, man, tree looks weird. The tree like had fallen down because it was like dead. Yeah, man, that tree looks really weird. It wasn't like that yesterday. It was up yesterday. It just doesn't look right. And I think that other guy was like semi-high because, again, he was like into the weed and stuff.
Yeah.
Starting to freak out and like, no, man, let's just head back. So that we bought the other guy enough times where we circled back. and it was like kind of a path going up a mountain. And up the path, you turn around, like you can't see anything because of all the trees. So we're up, turn around the bend, keep walking. At this point, even we who know it's a joke start getting freaked out because the wind is howling. You can't see anything because of the trees above. It's cold. And you could hear the animals in the woods were like running around. So that was like fucking creepy. So we took the only flashlight away from him because we were leading the path. Then we go around that bend upwards a little bit for like 5 minutes, and that guy who circled back around is standing there in the middle of the road. But we can't see like who it is because he's far away. You just see some black thing standing there. So we put the flashlight and we just like flash it like this, and it just like goes the light and highlights this black figure. And we know it's him. We know it's our friend. We freak the fuck. We're like, dude, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Then who's saying what the fuck is that? The guy we're scaring. Me and the other dude had like agreed to not. We agreed to not acknowledge the person being there. And no, we saw him, but he was like, "What the fuck is that?" We're like, "We don't. What are you talking about? There's nothing there, man. What are you talking about?" Mafishi. No, there is, dude. There is. What the fuck is that? Bismillah. Dude, there's nothing. Here, hold the flashlight. There's nothing. I walk up. He's like, don't go, don't go. There's something there. I was like, dude, there's nothing there. You're crazy. I walk up, and I walk up to my friend, and I'm like face to face with him. I start doing this. My hands are going through. I'm like, dude, there's nothing here. Turn around, look back down at them. I was like, are you ready? He's like, I'm ready. And then he just like puts his hands around me and just like kind of like cracks my neck. I pretend to fall for the ground. My other friend who has the flashlight turns the flashlight off, starts screaming at the top of his lungs, "Oh my fucking god! Ah, get off of me! Get off of me!" And then he starts running into the woods. Hadak el halu. He's alone. And then the other group who stayed behind, they start yelling in the woods. He khalas yani, and he can't take it anymore. He's like, "What the fuck? What about Jawad?" He's like, "Fuck him! Let him go!" And then, fuck him! I remember it to this day. Hayati ma binsa. That guy's like freaking the fuck out. Runs towards the other guy who left us. The guy my friend who cracked my neck, is like laughing his ass off. Circle back around, and then that guy's still running in the woods, like he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. We go back towards where the car originally was, and then we wait for them. And he's like, "You guys," and he gets back, and everyone starts fucking laughing. He's like, "You guys, this fucking prank. What the fuck, guys?" يعني وشه أخضر أصفر أبيض. Dude. We've done so many things like that in the States. It's amazing. كان في واحد يعني I'll save it for another day, but I needed to tell that story to get it out of me.
You need to have a nice desert camping with Omar then.
I'd be scared if I do it here. يعني بيطلعوا لي شيء rule saying you can't do that, and you get fined 10,000 dirhams.
No,
We
hurting his feelings.
did that before.
bro. You don't need
No,
to
Ayub,
you don't need to do anything. Omar is scared by himself. Like,
Ayub, do you remember Slaughterhouse? Did you come to the Slaughterhouse thing?
اللي في كورنيش, not slaughterhouse.
The one in Qasr.
The haunted house, not slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. It used to be a slaughterhouse.
I've never been, but I've heard of the place. What is it?
I've went there.
So this slaughterhouse used to be Qasr, which is now I guess it's called Hookah. Cafe called Hookah. So it used to be in that place. Actually, this place before, it used to be like a proper house where you go buy sheep and then you take them there and they slaughter them. And they closed the place down, and we started going in, just like the teenagers we are. You can see like blood on the floor and all the areas, the designated areas in that slaughterhouse where they slaughter the sheep. The water hoses, blood everywhere, blood on the walls, and like we used to go inside and just prank each other to shit, man. And there used to be also an abandoned ship next to it. That used to be like actually this ship was really scary. Just going for a walk there, like you don't need to prank anyone. It used to be freaking scary because it's like very when the ship is like designed into rooms, it used to be a restaurant, so every room represents a theme. So when you go into the rooms, it's like vintage stuff and like really old dolls and like weird colors, and it's like very old. You just go in there and you wait for something to happen, even though like you're not pranking anyone. You're just with your friends. You're like, okay, let's go fuck around there. You are waiting for something to happen. You are waiting for something to freaking appear from the shadows, man. So like, I mean, we've been through stuff like that in the past. Right now, all of this is non-existent. Pretty much tore everything down and built hookah lounge
Yeah.
cafe.
What an upgrade.
لا بس
What an upgrade!
عبد الرحمن, remember the desert camps with Omar?
Of course, man, I do.
Good days.
I remember when I was like, Omar, let's go for a walk. It was like we slept there, slept in the desert. So it was like 3 a.m. and I was like, Omar, let's go up that hill and just watch the stars and stuff. So we
Oh,
were
yeah,
walking.
romancy.
We were walking, and then I saw like a camel carcass. I guess it was a camel. Looked freaking
Yes.
scary. Yeah.
It
No,
either
because it
was or
was
wasn't.
no, because it was like the bones were huge, but half of the carcass was like just buried underneath sand. So it was like half of it was below the dunes, and like the other half was just like above the sand. So it looked really scary. And it was night, and there was like literally no lights whatsoever, but the moon above you, and it's like the moon is shining straight on the carcass. So I looked down, and then I was like, Omar, look, and he screamed, man. He shouted like a little bitch. He just screamed. I was like, chill, man. It's a freaking carcass.
No, Omar.
صرخ ليش? Is he that scared? Omar, are you that
Man,
scared?
he's scared of himself, man. Ask Ayub.
We. I remember we walked, me and him, my ex. There was an oasis we wanted to go see. So obviously it was dark, and it was like past midnight. And we're walking, and Omar had the flashlight. So usually if you walk as a human being, you hold the flashlight facing forward so you see what's happening in front. Omar is, and he's the only one holding the flashlight because he was too scared. So he was holding the flashlight down, basically just 1 centimeter in front of his foot. So like every step he takes, he's basically, and he's looking down. And suddenly he heard noise coming from the oasis. Obviously the noise was birds sleeping in the trees, in the palm trees. And what did he do? He just pointed the flashlight onto the trees, and then just everything flew. Because obviously he woke them up, the birds. And listen, he just screamed and ran all the way back. I'm like, okay, Omar, what did you expect that was? He's like, what if it was a cheetah? I'm like,
Cheetah!
I'm like,
He's living in the Lion King, man.
I'm like, I mean,
Would a cheetah be in a tree?
I mean,
Or in the desert?
I
In
mean,
the middle of Swahan
there,
Desert.
there are cheetahs and leopards, but I'm like, Omar, you think you can outrun a cheetah? He's like, this,
Like you haven't seen me try.
this was his answer. He's like, no, I'll just run all the way straight, and suddenly I'll turn to one side. The cheetah will continue. I'm like, I'm like, I'm like, have you
He's
never?
gonna run straight and immediately he's gonna turn. So
I'm
the
like,
cheetah's gonna keep running straight.
yeah,
ارفع فرام ايدك.
yeah, drift. I'm like, have you
That's
never?
Roadrunner.
Yeah, I'm like, have you never watched any National Geographic? You don't know their tails. They just like steering and they come back to you. No, Omar. And we would be sitting and just barbecuing because Abdurrahman, of course, he decides to eat at like 4 a.m. grilled meat. So I mean, we used to go for the entire weekend, so like 3 days or 2 days,
That
and
was awesome.
and
We had quad bikes as well.
yeah, we had quad bikes and everything. So Abdurrahman, we used to bring like 10 kilos of meat, and of course we finished it. But
Of course,
yeah,
man.
so Omar would be sitting there just looking around like this, like just, and suddenly he'll get startled and he move back and fall. I'm like, Omar, what? He's like, there's something there. There's something there in the shadows. There's a shadow moving. I'm like, where is this shadow? It's just like, because you know it's an open desert, so it's just dunes and darkness, and us with our gazebo and just our light, and that's it. And we slept, and Omar is just like he wanted to sleep between us. So if anything he believes if anything happens, it will start by one of us from the ends, yani not him, because he's in the center, you know.
True.
Omar is
صاير معه شيء.
He
Omar,
doesn't know that he will be the first one I will sacrifice if anything happened.
Omar in the desert is mwah, epic. Wallah, you know, we did it more than once, and it's just beautiful. And of course, I scared Omar while watching scary movies. We were watching once in Charlotte's old house in Reem Island, and we were watching a scary movie. I don't remember the name. I think it was The Conjuring 2 or something. And Omar was too focused on the movie, and of course we know he gets scared easy. So Charlotte just put all her hair on her face, and she went sneakingly behind him, and I just went from the side, and we both popped in the middle of the movie, and it was pitch black, and he just like screamed. The entire building heard it, and of course I did this to also Salama in the cinema once. I scared her in The Conjuring 1. In the middle of the cinema, I scared her. I love pranking. So while in the movie there was a scary moment happening, and I just went under the chair, and I just crawled and I grabbed her leg.
That's filthy.
I grabbed her leg from under the chair. Listen, the amount of beating I got that day was beautiful, worth it.
Listen to this and then probably beat you again.
Yeah, it's bringing back the memories. We should really do something this Halloween. When is the 30th? 1 second.
This weekend, man. Not this one, the one after.
It's
I want to do something. I'm going.
I think 31st will be a Sunday.
Yeah, it's
Probably
we can do a Friday.
Yeah.
We can do something on Friday.
Okay. Yeah. 9th. Well, I was looking because I don't know what gets into me. Like throughout the world, like most people, the rest of the year, I really don't give a shit about any of this stuff. But I don't know why. Just this time of year, it just brings me back to all this. So I just start looking up like ghost stories, creepy pastas, haunted places. I don't know if there's any those places here. Like I don't know if there's any like haunted places except
there is in Dubai.
Spooky ones that like Abud was talking about, like the slaughterhouse and yeah. No, where is in Dubai?
Yeah, honestly, I've never heard of a haunted place here.
I just know that people say don't go to Oman because they fuck with like magic and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know.
but like I'm talking about UAE. I never heard about like a haunted place or even like even abandoned buildings. There used to be where I used to work before traveling to Malaysia, this company. Behind the building of this company, there used to be basically, I guess it's a psychiatric ward, psychiatric hospital or something. And it was abandoned, and it was like abandoned for like I don't know how many years, but it's as long as I remember. Ayub, it was behind Luke's place. So to be a psychiatric hospital, and
check
from
this
the
link.
inside, it's really, really freaking scary, man. But like, I didn't spend a lot of time inside, but I went a couple of times, and it's really scary.
Check the link that I just sent.
It looked haunted, but I mean, I never experienced anything there.
There is a place apparently in Dubai, in Jumeirah, called House of the Devil. There is Al Khail
You
Gate.
send it?
I sent the link on Steam, yeah. There is the tunnel in Pan Emirates, Tunnel of the Dark. I mean, this is...
Al-Qasimi Palace, the haunted palace. I don't know about that. It's just a palace that they never finished.
But look under.
The dark. Khail Gate. Scary apartment. This isn't Al Khail Gate. It's not even there. This picture they've used. made a house of that was also not, and I don't
Wait,
think
this
that's there either.
جزيرة الحمراء, or I don't know, if
Yeah,
it's called in
yeah,
English,
yeah, but that's not
الحمراء
Dubai.
Island.
That's not Dubai. That's Ras Al
Yeah,
Khaimah.
that's not Dubai. That's in
Ras Al
there's an
Khaimah.
island. Yeah, there's an island between Sharjah and Ras Al Khaimah. It's there. So this place, they say like it's properly haunted, like legit haunted.
Well,
With a lot of stories about this place.
always like in the States at least, where they always like repurpose.
Actually, I don't mind going to Dubai and just like going to the tunnel, Al Khail Gate, the scary apartment, and Al Jumeirah House of the Devil.
Yeah, we
Go
could
to
do
all
like
these
a
three places.
like you know how they have bar hops and they go from different. We can do like a scary place or a haunted creep or a haunted tour, I guess. Just like from
Tour in the
from
UAE. That would be fun.
from nightfall, like what 7 o'clock at night until like Fajr the next day, if we make it to Fajr.
I'm up for that. Like, I would be interested in seeing these three places, especially the tunnel, because I love tunnels.
Yeah, just some weird shit that nobody else would do, that I would do, and like we would do, because we're weird. But
So
it's enjoyable.
am I hearing next weekend in Dubai?
Said yeah. Next weekend would be the 30th. Where are you at?
The one after. Coming one, the one after, dude.
That's what we said. Ayub just said the Friday, the 29th, we would do something.
So خلاص 29th, let's do it, Dubai.
We either the party on the what was it, the 29th, the Friday.
Yeah, we can do that, or
Friday the 29th.
we can also go to the desert if you want.
سيبك من الديزرت. What do you do with desert?
Bring Omar and laugh.
I mean, we can laugh at Omar without the desert. We just place him in front of us.
لحظة, 1 second.
So yeah, man, like I'm up for going to these haunted places. It looks actually really interesting. Something I haven't thought about before. Go does the spirit of Saint Halloween. Is there something called Saint Halloween? Halloween originates.
It's
It was a
Hallows
celebration.
Eve.
Yeah, it was celebration of the dead.
Muerta.
No, that's Day of the Dead for Mexicans.
Hallows Eve.
Felicidad la muerta. Felicidad la muerta.
Muerta.
Muerta felicidad.
It's Navidad.
If Navidad la muerta. Happy holidays of the dead.
A lot of holidays of the dead, I guess. I'm not gonna get into the history of like Halloween right now, but basically it was a Christian holiday called Saint Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
Started out in like Europe.
Okay.
It's like
Saint Hollow.
Ah, yeah, it's dedicated to remembering the dead. It's including saints, which is hallows, martyrs, and all the faithful departed.
I mean, the only other option is to like go to dress up and go to like these parties.
Shuk,
You're
parties?
boring.
Parties?
Titties.
This is the thing about Halloween now. It just became an excuse for women to just.
Now, من زمان.
I mean, now in our age.
Yeah.
Because back then people used to have fun.
Not complaining.
No one is complaining. Don't worry.
We should. Yeah, I mean, it's 2021. It's 2021. Like everyone, it's equality. Why shouldn't we should dress slutty? Okay. Can I dress up like a slutty nurse?
Embrace yourself, man. Express what's inside of you.
Like a dirty devil, but the tail would be like out of my butthole.
It's like a cute Satan, cute Dr. Satan.
Some images are getting ruined.
That's fine, man. I'm glad to ruin Halloween. Sin for me, Daddy.
Send for me, daddy.
Oh boy. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know if anybody else. I'm not really big on those types of parties or gatherings anyway.
No, me neither.
I'm just up for
Right.
the adventure, you know?
That's why I always like miss being around, like in the States during these times where it's like season of whatever, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, the summer in the States, because there's a lot of activities dedicated to that stuff, and there's a lot of options. In the States, back in like the 1800s and early 1900s, there were like the insane asylums, where they're like the psychiatric hospitals. But at those places are where like the really fucked up shit happens, where they like give lobotomies and like electrocute people. There goes my camera. So a lot of people, like a lot of messed up stuff happened there that like might cause, like, some people are like, this is why these places are haunted. So many people were tortured, a lot of people died. They convert those abandoned places into like haunted houses or like ghost tours, where they actually like lock you inside for the entire night. They're like, okay, if you pay money to basically get locked in and like shit yourself scared. Scare yourself shitless, sorry. The mafi hekon.
It's dark room or horror room, I guess. It's like an escape, but basically it's just an escape room.
في dark room هون, I think, and also the escape room.
Exactly,
I'll show you the asylum in West Virginia. It's called the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
So this place actually looks interesting. It's like 3-4 stories villa with like just an escape room.
A 3-story villa.
Basement. There's like different themes. Hell House, The Ritual. Everything can be forgiven. Oh, really, man? Yeah. So.
خلاص, that's the plan, man.
We'll talk more about it.
There's a place called Sharda.
اشرد منه.
That's in Delma Mall.
I don't think any place in the mall is gonna be haunted, man.
It's talking about escape rooms.
Oh, I mean, it's something to do.
Yeah, I'm definitely up for these 3 areas that we spoke about: the tunnel, the house, and the other house. Go explore this
planet. Yeah. See, this will be. It's kind of like, we'll plan it. We'll talk later about it, like in private. We're over the limit of today's episode, so we need to cut it short. Sorry, everyone. Today is not very like in depth and interactive, but we kind of just wanted to, like, we're just kind of shooting the shit, sharing some laughs, and hope you guys laughed with us. It'll be more structured in our next episode, hopefully.
Inshallah.
And
waiting if you guys our guest to reply. Hopefully that's gonna be interesting.
And inshallah Abdurrahman gets his camera.
بالبداية حاضر يجيب له الكاميرا under the pumpkin. Yeah, guys, if you guys have any ideas about what to do in Halloween here in the Emirates, if you guys could like us any recommendations,
do share with us.
Very bored. We're trying to do stuff that doesn't involve staying at home. If
anyone wants to tag along to the Dubai thingy, let us know.
Yes, whoever wants to go haunted location crawling with us, a haunt crawl. What's up? It's not going to be just us 3. It's going to be a whole group.
Yeah.
So everyone's more than welcome to tag along. There's no guarantee we won't prank the shit out of you.
We will be planning beforehand to prank the shit out of you.
Or you maybe.
Especially Omar.
Especially Omar, yes.
Well, I'm gonna say it's ruined because now he'll be expecting it, but he doesn't listen to this. Or
I was about to say that this is like, let's see if Omar going to listen to this podcast by mentioning his name multiple times.
Yeah, we'll see. If you
I think his ears are like ringing. He's like, "Fuck what?"
you call his name 3 times, he comes up.
You call his name 3 times, he hides from you. All right, guys. Until the next one. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for listening. Appreciate your time.
Take care.
Like, subscribe, and share. Give us any recommendations. We're always open to feedback.
And support the channel so Aboud can get a camera.
Please, me very poor.
Monkey man. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Good night.
Have a good one.
Good night,
guys.
Lovely lads.